Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here tonight. I'm sitting here in the same spot that I made my video after WrestleMania 33, talking about the fact that Undertaker retired from wrestling. Here we are after No Mercy. There was a lot of questions about why they did John Cena versus Roman Reigns at No Mercy and not at WrestleMania. And here we are tonight wondering, is John Cena done? Is he retired? He went on Raw Talk and basically the King got up the nerve to ask him, is this it? It looked a lot like Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania. John took the loss, sort of gave Roman a big hug, whispered some kind words into his ear, shook his hand, did the best he could to endorse the man as the new guy in WWE, the measuring stick, the main event, the guy that the people come to see. And I don't know. I mean, honestly, in my mind, at WrestleMania 29, when The Rock walked away from the ring and, took his time, saying goodbye to the fans, hugging his mom, and the fact that John Cena had just defeated him in the ring, and we didn't get to see John Cena again until The Rock walked all the way up the ramp and was greeted by John up there. I knew at that moment we had seen The Rock wrestle his last match. We got to see The Rock have a glimmer of hope against Eric Rowan at WrestleMania 32. I'm always going to think of The Rock's last match as being WrestleMania 29 against Cena. I mean, that was fun, but to me that was almost like it was a skit. I mean, the match that we did get to see was 3 seconds long. Ring the bell, rock bottom, 1, 2, 3. There's your review. I don't know what to say. I mean, John is one of the best. I don't think he's done, honestly. But it makes more sense for the guy to be done than him not to be. I mean, if you can think of, all of the trouble that The Rock... The Rock, I think, wanted to have a match at WrestleMania 32. But he couldn't get cleared because he couldn't get insurance because he was making a movie at the time. I think he was filming Baywatch. And the people that would get insure him to make the movie did not want him wrestling at the same time. And Cena is having that same trouble now. The story came out that I believe it's for the Transformers movie. The people in the movies don't want him wrestling during the time that he is. If you think about Cena's track record, he's 40. And he's been around forever. It seems like the guy is getting hurt more often than not. You think about, how WrestleMania plans change when John Cena gets injured. I'm sure that, Cena was supposed to have one hell of a match at WrestleMania 32. And when he got hurt, he got scrapped. I don't think that the plan was for him to come do a run-in and try and save The Rock from the Wyatts. I think that he was probably going to have a match. It might not have been, the real main event of the show, but maybe it would have been helping somebody like Rusev or Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 30 or WrestleMania 31. That, Vince always says, even if it's not the last match, if it's a John Cena match, it's the main event because he is the guy that people come to see. He's, why the kids travel across the country and bring their moms and dads to take them to WrestleMania. The Rock went out and did what he did at WrestleMania 29. He got injured. It hurt the filming of, I believe, Hercules, a movie that I never saw. That's sort of one of the reasons why they don't want these guys wrestling. I think The Rock tore his abdomen or something like that, and if he would have had surgery, it would have pushed back shooting schedules. Possibly actors, would have had to turn down a job to take another job for a movie that they're already promised in, or maybe people, weren't working, the guys that do the lights and things like that. And that would have hurt their pocketbook and hurt their family. So The Rock did what he did, and he went out there and he made the movie, and he was hurt. I think Cena would do the same thing if it comes down to it. But what are you going to do if you break your leg or, something like that? You're screwed. Everybody's screwed. So I don't think Cena's done. I think we'll still see this guy wrestle. It just might not be at No Mercy. It might not be at Judgment Day or Bad Blood. I can't think of any of the pay-per-views that are coming up. We're probably going to get limited Cena time from here on out. I don't think he's done. But definitely, like when he wrestled in the tag match at WrestleMania, he was gone, and we didn't see him for a while. So he'll pop up here, he'll pop up there. Possibly one of the reasons why they're running the angle of him being a free agent, being able to jump from Raw to SmackDown, so they can just put him on the best feud they can for the time that they have him. But I don't think Cena's done. I don't think we've seen the last of him, but we're just probably not going to see as much of him anymore.